Hey guys, it's Mr. All here, getting ready for the new school year. Obviously this year is going to be a lot different than what you're used to. So I'm making this video maybe to help you guys get ready for the school year, what to expect, some things that you might need. Whether you're virtual or you're in class face-to-face, I'm going to try and do things as close to the same as possible. So if you decide to come back the second 9 weeks or you decide to leave the second 9 weeks, it should be a relatively smooth transition. So a couple things. First of all, we will be using Google Classroom this year. So once you guys get your Chromebooks, once you guys sign your AUP forms and get that stuff back, you'll be able to log into your Google Classroom. And that's going to be kind of your hub. That's where you're going to receive your assignments from. That's where you're going to turn your assignments in. Okay. So we'll have more orientation and things on that when you guys get to school and when you guys finally log on. Contact me. If your parents want to contact me, my email is adam.alt@fairland.k12.oh.us. I know that's kind of a weird email. You guys might want to get used to it because every one of you, because of your Google Classroom, have an email, and it's just like this. Your email is going to be your first name dot last name at fairland.k12.oh.us. Now there will be some exceptions because let's say Adam Alt was already taken. It might be a.alt or some variation of that. Okay. I would prefer your parents to email me rather than call. They can call, but if they call 740-886-3200, it's going to go to the office. The office is going to transfer them straight to my voicemail. I have to check my voicemail and then get back with them. Email is going to be a much more efficient way for you to communicate with me and for your parents to communicate with me. You'll also be able to communicate with me through Google Classroom. Okay. Some supplies that you're going to need for 6th grade science. Calculator, nothing fancy. Probably the calculator that's going to be on your Chromebook will be just fine. You need to be able to do basic multiplication and basic division. Okay. Pencil, paper, and pens, maybe color pencils too if you would want. Most of the stuff we're going to do this year is going to be virtual. There will be maybe some things where I'll have you do something on a piece of paper. You're going to take a picture of it. You're going to upload the picture. Okay, and we'll talk about how to do that when we get started, when I do orientation. A couple things you're going to want. Earbuds. So I know in the past, earbuds were kind of banned, but we want you to have your own personal earbuds because if part of your assignment is to listen to my lecture that I've posted, kind of like this, we don't want you guys playing it over your speaker and everybody's in different places in the lecture and it's just chaos. So earbuds. And then this one is not required, but if you want to get a USB mouse, that's fine too. A USB mouse is just simply a mouse, and at the end of it you can see it has a USB plug. The Chromebooks are going to come with a touchpad, and I know they can be kind of cumbersome, and a mouse is much easier. You can find them relatively cheap online for about ranging anywhere from $7 to $8, relatively cheap. And then obviously you can get really fancy ones, $50, $60, but you don't need that, just a basic one. For both of these, I wouldn't recommend expensive things like no AirPods. Not that I'm going to ban AirPods, but if you lose your AirPod, that's expensive. So just go to Gabe's, get like a $4 pair of earbuds that you don't care that get broken or that you lose. Go get a mouse that if it quits working, if something happens, there's an accident, it breaks, it's not a big deal. Okay. So again, earbuds you're going to need. A USB mouse is optional, but it will make navigating through Google Classroom much easier. So I'm looking forward to this year. I know it's going to be different. Sometimes we fear change, but I think a lot of good things can come out of this, and hopefully you guys are ready, and I can't wait to see you Monday.